Hey guys, it's Miss Crystal, and we're going to talk about some more books. So I'm going to do nonfiction this time because it's not getting much love, and there's so much of it. There's so much of it on the juvenile side that's always coming in, and people aren't checking them out, and I don't get it. So here we go. I'm going to start with my high school ones because they finished off with them last time, and I'm gonna move on to my middle grade ones last, okay? So first one, Numb to This. So I personally just finished reading this one. It is about this Kindra. Kindra Neely is the illustrator and author of this, and it is her memoir kind of navigating through what are, to me, pretty visible signs of PTSD, from being a part of a school shooting, okay? That happened for her at a community college that she was attending. And she goes into kind of detail about her experience with that. And then the residual years after, like when she transferred to a four-year university and was pursuing art and everything, and how that kind of experience really kept strong with her through all those years. And I think I like the title too because I think it's interesting because she touches on how politicians and reporters and the media, when a shooting happens, they immediately talk about how numb to trauma we are, and how we just expect this to happen, and that's why things haven't changed. But at the same note, you're only numb to it because you aren't personally a part of it. And when you are a part of it, it very much so is triggering and emotional. So I think that's interesting, and that's important to remember when you're looking at these things. I think the drawings are gorgeous. They're not too much. They're not too overly stimulating. You keep focused on the story, and she's got some great points. So if you want to read a memoir, graphic memoir, I'd suggest giving this a try. Okay, Here and Queer. So this one is so fun. It is basically a girl's guide to queer life. So it is for all you female identified lovelies out there who identify as queer. And they've got everything in here. They've got secrets, they've got, advice. And it's in such a fun format that doesn't make you feel super weird and serious, and little tidbits here and there. So I don't know, that's pretty much it for that one. Okay, The Unlawful Orders. This is about Dr. James B. Williams, also known as JB. He was part of the Tuskegee Airmen, but more than that, he also is a surgeon and a doctor, and he started off as a medic in the military before he became a Tuskegee Airman. And they kind of tell the story of how he moved up the ranks and stuff in the military, but it also talks about the slow integration of the military, because at first they were segregated and or giving kind of the menial jobs to officers of color. And this kind of changed during the, Freeman Field Mutiny, which JV was a part of, over the Freeman Army Airfield Base set in Indiana. The mutiny is basically just a litany of civil disobedience that the Tuskegee Airmen were doing in 1945. So it was a catalyst for civil rights within the military. And if you would like to know more about that, I highly suggest. Okay, I'm gonna finish off with something fun. Guinness World Records book for 2023 just came out. This is our copy. It's got all the fun things in it. I feel like kids are always gonna wanna see the Guinness World Record book, so I don't think I have to say anything more about that. Okay, that is it for me. Hopefully you saw something that you liked or that you were interested in. If not, there's always next time. See you later.